Hello, it's Ray Spitfire here coming at you with another video. And this video is basically just me showing off what I finished building last night. Voila! A big watchtower. It's actually not as big as you might think it is, but the sheer amount of resources that I put into it would easily make you think that it was like 2 or 3 times this big, and building stuff like this in survival is a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. So it took me a very long time, and I kept running back and forth to get more resources so I could continue building this. And this actually brought me to a conclusion, and I've actually learned a couple of things from this experience. And one of the things that I learned, just went back into my house. One of the things that I learned is that if you're going to be doing a build of a bigger sort of scale, the best thing you can do is to pretty much fill up like a bunch of chests full of the raw materials that you are going to need in order to build stuff of this nature and in this kind of size. Because otherwise you're just going to waste a huge amount of time running back and forth trying to find resources to use in these kinds of builds. So you have to think ahead about what kind of stuff you want to use to build with, and start thinking how much roughly do you think you might end up needing for a build of this kind. So yeah, you just basically have to be forward thinking, and you gotta just figure it out, and you still have to just hoard and hoard and hoard all kinds of crazy resources in order to build stuff like this. Also, I wanted to show my second build, and basically I upgraded what was once just a hut, and now it's an actual house. Now, the reason I'm using fence instead of glass, even though I did very seriously consider using glass for the windows, was because for some reason there was a sense of claustrophobia that was added by the glass. I'm not sure why it is. Maybe it's because the default texture pack makes glass look kind of crappy. But I don't know. I just don't like the way glass looks in the default texture pack. It just looks kind of funky to me. So this is the tower, and we're gonna take a step inside. This is the first watchtower, because that's exactly what it is. It's the very first watchtower. I will build more of them as I continue to expand the world. This is sort of the quote-unquote first floor, though I suppose technically this would be the second floor. And there really isn't much to see on the second or the third platforms. However, if we go to the very, very top, you can see pretty far away. Unfortunately, normal render distance isn't quite enough for this, because it just ends up doing a load of fog. Those torches over there, by the way, lead to a location which I have already decided to use for my castle build. And I'll show you that in my next video. So, thank you for watching, and stick around if you want to see the castle build. Peace.